Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a top MAC favourite products video. These were my favourite products when I worked for MAC as a company in Australia and New Zealand, and they are still my favourite products to this day, so I thought I would do an updated video for you guys letting you know what are the best products from MAC. The first one here does not have a lid. I honestly don't know where I've put it, but this is it here. This is the Gently Off Iron Lip Makeup Remover. Basically half oil and half water based. All you do is shake it up and then it will take anything you can ever think of off. Like, I have never found a product that this bad boy cannot get off. Everything just glides away so easy. So generally what I like to do is I'll take off my makeup, like say how I'm wearing a red lip at the moment, take that off with this and then I'll do my cleanser afterwards. So it's kind of like that perfect product to touch up winged eyeliner, get all that intense makeup product off as well. So like waterproof mascara, winged liner, red lips, vampy lips, everything like that. This is your savior. This will get everything off and it's so easy, like literally 10 seconds if that. So that is the first product that I absolutely love. I used to use that when I worked at MAC, which was when I was 18 I started working at MAC, so don't know if I want to tell you guys my age. So basically that will have been coming up 6 years then, because I am 23 at the moment and I will be 24 this year. Next product is a given. The Fix Plus spray. So handy to have in your bag. Really nice as well because it does lock. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So it won't spill anywhere, which is so good, because the amount of sprays when I've been travelling or going into work or something and they leak, I hate it. My bag ends up soaked. So this is super handy. A lot of people get the misconception that this is a setting spray. This is not a setting spray at all. There is no ounce of setting spray in the Fix Plus. It's not going to set your makeup. It's a finishing spray, really good for hydration, gives you like a boost as well, so it makes your skin feel really nice and soft, and will tie your makeup together so it kind of like softens powder, makes it mesh in with all the liquids and things as well. Great for eyeshadows. If you have a metallic eyeshadow, I even use it on my matte shadows. I don't know if many people do that though, but if I want the pigment to be super intense, I'll literally spray. Okay, I've blocked it. It's awkward. One spray like that. Smells so nice and fresh as well. I love it. One spray over your eyeshadow brush. So I put the product on the eyeshadow brush first, spray it, and then you'll get super metallic eyes or very pigmented matte eyes. So that is one of my favorites as well. This has been my staple, so I don't think there's ever been a time since I started working at MAC that I haven't had Fix Plus at my house or in my bag or in my car. Just there's one somewhere. So that one. Painterly Paint Pot. This is the goods. I accidentally was a bit of an egg the other day and I forgot to put the lid back on. What's new with me? I'm just like doing a million and one things all at once, and then I forgot to put the lid on and now it's slightly dried out and I'm just like, damn it, why did I do that? But a trick for these, if you guys find that they dry out, add 1 drop of face oil into it. Obviously not on active face oil, so you don't want it to have retinol or anything intense ingredient wise, so like maybe rose oil or like just a general daytime facial oil. 1 drop in here, mix it around. That will make it nice and fresh again. Same with your mascaras, guys. You can do that. Don't put more than 1. If you need to add a second one, you can, but if you put more than 1 drop, it can turn oily, the consistency. So anyway, back to this one. Getting distracted like I always do. I always come back to Painterly. So there's Painterly, which is for neutral and pink toned skin. I'm very neutral, so that's why I use Painterly. And then there's also soft ochre, which is more of a golden tone. Again, both of them are neutral. So it's like a very creamy consistency base. Any form of product that you put over top of it will last the full day. In my opinion, that's how it works on my skin anyway. When I did appointments at MAC when I worked for Australia and New Zealand, only product I would use for the eyes, it was just so good. I'd always use Painterly or soft ochre because they're the neutral tones. Anything will go over top so nicely and it doesn't alter the colours. So there's a million different paint pots. So Painterly paint pot, one of my favourites, amazing eye base, and of course soft ochre if you're a little bit more golden. This blush has saved me so many times. So this blush is Warm Soul, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about it before. It's a beautiful natural blush on the skin. It's one of the mineralized blushes as well. I've got the old packaging because when I was leaving MAC I stocked up on this bad boy. Like seriously, I stocked up. I was just like, I'm never going to find another blush that I love this much. And I don't know if you guys have followed me for very long, but I am not a blush wearer. I hate blush. It just, on me. I hate blush on me because I find that it's so obvious because of how pale I am. Even if I put the tiniest dab over my cheeks, I feel like I can see it from outer space. No one else can notice it. I'm just a nutter and I'm like, this is so intense on my face. Anyway, this blush here is so beautiful. So it's a very natural tone and it has a very soft sheen to it. So it's not glittery, it's just very glowy, I would say. That's a good word for it. So it's got a little bit of peach, pink and brown to it on the skin. On my skin personally it shows up a little bit more pinky brown, but this is like that staple blush that you can use when you're doing wedding makeup, if you're doing a daytime makeup for yourself, day to night makeup. Like with the tones it will suit no matter what you want to wear. If I wanted to wear a blue lipstick, a red lipstick, an orange lipstick, suits everything. Same with the eyes and your outfits as well. Because it's such a mixed tone, you literally cannot go wrong with this blush. So that is Warm Soul. Yeah, these were my favourite. This was like the one product that I always recommended to absolutely everyone. Well, two anyway. Okay, Mineralize Skinfinish, soft and gentle, my personal favourite. This is just amazing for giving you that glow. As you guys can see, I've got a mixture of both of these two on my skin. That glow is real. And then you've got a Lightscapade. So they're both slightly different tones. As you can see, this one here, soft and gentle, a little bit more pinky champagne base, and it's a little bit chunkier as well. So if you're someone that doesn't really like a chunky, it's not like a glitter, but it's definitely quite sparkly on the face. So there's that one there, and then you've got Lightscapade, which is slightly more finely milled, and of course it's got more of a white reflect to it. I feel like I wasn't even speaking English just then. But anyway, a lot of people are quite scared of Lightscapade actually, because it actually has blue in it. So it's got a little bit of blue, yellow, pink, and then like the typical white base you can see. But on the skin, let's swatch and see if it comes up. I'm putting quite a bit on just so you can see. Woo! Just see it on my pale skin, yeah! So, this one here, Lightscapade, so that's the pearly white one. This one here, soft and gentle. So beautiful. Literally all I wanted to do when I worked at MAC was bathe in it, and I used to use it on people's eyes, I used to use it on their lips, on their cupid bones, nose, cheeks, brows, wherever they wanted highlight, they were getting soft and gentle. And then eventually I got more into Lightscapade. So at the start I was like, that's why I'm not putting that on my face. Then I started realizing how pale I was and realized that I had to use something light. So that was my journey with those two. Yes! You guys have seen me use this 1,000,001 times if you are subscribed to my channel. This is one of their one of their gel eyeliners in the shade Black Track. This is my all-time favourite black liner that's a gel. I cannot get over how amazing it is. It's like creamy enough that you have enough time to work with those wings or work with the liner. You can smudge it out as a base if you're doing like a super intense black smoky eye. This, really good as a base, FYI guys. But it gives you enough time to work with it, but it still dries quite quickly. I find with a lot of other ones that either a very dry formula where you have to do it like that. And I don't know about you guys, but most of the time, I'm not good with being perfect with liquid liner. Not liquid, gel. Yeah. Like I need a little bit of time just to even out my wings, make sure that they're nice and perfect in my eyes anyway. Some of them just dry like that and you're just like, oh, I can't do anything now. I had to be done and I'm not. So it turns into a mess, or it goes the other way and it never dries and you're just like smudgy marks all on your eyelids, and disaster either way. But this one here dries in the most perfect amount of time in my eyes. Black is my favourite because I'm always wearing black clothes, always wearing black eyeliner, mascara. My brows look black half the time. Yep. And last but certainly not least, this foundation. I know a lot of people don't like it as much anymore, but this will always be one of my staple foundations, more so for a weekend or nighttime look. I probably would not wear it at all for a daytime look. Studio Fix Fluid. I fell in love with this foundation because of the colour to start off with. So when I first started working at MAC, to get to know the products very well, I wore every single foundation they had. No matter how out of my comfort zone it was. At the time, being 18, I was in that stage where I was a little bit insecure about my skin and I felt only comfortable in really full coverage foundation, which worked out perfectly with this. But even like the face and body foundation, which is very minimal liquid foundation, I wore that. Pro Longwear, all of the above, I wore them all. This one here really stuck out to me because at the time, being in Australia, I had very combination oily skin. Helps control shine, which is great at the time, except now I'm fairly combination oily dry. I use the shade NW10, which is why it's one of my favourites. The colour is very neutral. NW10, it's not pink and it's not golden, it's just very neutral, very pale, very pasty and very white, which as you guys can see, I'm very pale. Like you can look at my cheeks and above at my hairline, that's all bronzer. If I take away my powder and my bronzer, I am super pasty, and it's very hard to find a pale foundation that doesn't have a tone to it. Most foundations either, one, have a very pink undertone, which turns me into an Oompa Loompa, like literally. I'm that person you would laugh at and be like, does that girl look in the mirror when she puts her foundation on? Or I go the other and I'm like a banana. So this was the first foundation I ever wore that suited my skin colouring perfectly, which go MAC for that one. And yeah, it just sits really nicely. Oil controls, medium to full coverage, very, very buildable. You only need the tiniest amount more to get to a full coverage with this foundation. And like I said, it's not a daily foundation for me anymore, but it is always going to be a staple. They won my heart with their colour on this one, and the formula is really nice and long wearing as well. I found that when I wore the Studio Fix Fluid, I never had to touch up. Like, I'd put it on, put a tiny bit of setting powder on, that was me done for the day. I didn't have to blot, I didn't have to do anything, and for me that was a very big deal because my T-zone was like an oil slick. It was like someone had rubbed KFC on my face or something like that. So it was great. Anyway, these are my top products from MAC that have stayed my top products. There's been so many different things that I'd loved throughout my journey with them, and then after as well, but these products I used when I worked for them and I still use to this day, so I thought I would show you guys the products that I would 100% recommend and get behind with MAC, and you guys can try them out if you want to. Anyway, let's get on to the video part that you guys have all been waiting for, the giveaway winner. Alrighty, so we're going to announce the winner of this giveaway for 20,000 subscribers on my channel. Just remember guys, I've already started buying stuff for the next giveaway. Everyone's like, what are you doing? You've just done one. And I'm like, well, I want to do an even bigger giveaway soon. So make sure you guys stay subscribed because very shortly there will be another giveaway up on my channel. Anyway, the winner of the giveaway for 20,000 subscribers is Jade Nirvana. I don't know if I'm saying that wrong, I'm really sorry if I am, but I will message you on Instagram, girl, and we can organise getting this sent out to you. Yay! Anyway guys, like I said, another giveaway coming up very soon, so make sure to stay subscribed. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and got some good information hopefully from this video, and I will see you guys next time.